Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all for class 10 subject science. So today we are going to continue with our topic, that is life process. In life process we were talking about the transportation of blood, right? So here we were talking about the double circulation. Now why it is known as double circulation? In fish it is the single circulation. It is from the lungs, that is from the mouth it goes to the gills, and from there to all parts of the body. But here in human beings you can see, as I said you, the veins, here the veins will carry only, you can see this part is one side and the other part it goes all the, from the cells all the deoxygenated blood will be carrying in the veins, and it comes to the heart. Upper vena cava and the lower vena cava will come, and it comes towards the, again it goes to the lungs here. After going to the lungs, you can see it will join to the lungs here. Then in the lungs it will be purified and it goes towards the arteries. Here the oxygenated blood is coming, and again from here it goes to the cell. So one round and again round, that is known as double circulation. Here you can see the double circulation which is taking place in the heart of the human body. Arteries are the vessels which carry blood away from the heart to various organs of the body. Since the blood emerges from the heart under high pressure, the arteries have thick elastic walls. Veins collect the blood. So how they are collecting now? With the pressure it will collect back. Veins collect the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. They do not need thick walls because the blood is no longer under pressure. Instead, they have walls that ensures that the blood flow only in one direction. So the walls are present here in between everywhere, so that it flow in only in one direction. It should not go up and down there. It should flow in a single direction. Therefore, the walls are present in between of the heart. On reaching an organ or tissue, the artery divides into smaller and smaller vessels to bring the blood in contact with all the individual cells. The smallest vessels have walls which are one cell thick and are called capillaries. Now same thing, that is the blood will have arteries, veins and then capillaries. The veins only, it will be branching into smaller parts, smaller thin tubes known as capillaries. Exchange of material between the blood and surrounding cells takes place across thin wall. The capillaries then join together to form veins that convey the blood away from the organ or the tissue. So now in this picture you can see clearly the blue color which are there is the deoxygenated blood. In the body it will not be blue and red color. Just to make you identify, we are showing here blue and red color. Here the deoxygenated, the veins, from the heart it goes to the veins, and then these are the red color are the arteries. Okay, the oxygenated blood will be carrying. From this part only we have taken. Now here to this. Okay. So from here we have taken to this. You can see this picture clarifies your doubt how the blood moves. Okay. So in the veins it is the deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body. It comes towards the veins, vena cava, the upper vena cava and the lower vena cava. It comes to the heart, and then what happens? It moves towards our lungs. Okay. And in the lungs the deoxygenated will change into the oxygenated blood. Then from there towards the lungs it comes to the other arteries, and through the aorta it goes to the all the parts of the human body. So in the heart there are three types of blood vessels, that is arteries, veins and capillaries. So arteries, as I said you, it will carry all the oxygenated blood except one, which is pulmonary artery, which carry the deoxygenated blood. Similarly veins carry all the deoxygenated blood except one vein, which is known as pulmonary vein, which will carry the oxygenated blood. So now what are the capillaries? Capillaries are the smaller and smaller thin veins. Okay, thin tubes. When it is making, it goes very small into the cell. Those veins itself is known as capillaries here. What are the walls now? Walls present in the veins ensure that the blood flows only towards the heart. It should not go in the opposite direction. It should be in the single direction. The arteries divide into it into extremely small thin branches on reaching the tissues. These small branches are called as capillaries. These arteries only is known as the capillaries there. So the next here is the blood. Blood is what? Blood is a connective tissue which is fluid in nature. Everyone have seen the blood, right? It contains what? It contains RBCs, WBCs and platelets. What is the RBC? Red blood cells. It carries oxygen and carbon dioxide and also contains hemoglobin, which imparts the red color to the blood. Because the presence of hemoglobin, our blood is red in color. Okay, hemoglobin is a pigment which gives the red color in the RBCs. Then what about WBC? WBC is the white blood cells. Okay, what it does, it provides body deficiency by engulfing the germs and produce antibodies. Means it will defend the engulfing, which cells are not there, that it will eat it off. Which one? The white blood cells. Then coming to the next, third part of the blood is the platelets. During any injury, it helps in blood clotting. If you have any cut in your finger, okay, after some time if you leave also, the clotting will be there. This is done by what? By the blood platelet. Liquid component, the next is the component plasma is present. It is yellow color fluid which is 90% and 10% organic substance that is present. In the plasma, all the three things are present. Which are the three things? That is RBC, WBC and platelets, which is present in the plasma. That is a liquid which is there in the blood. The next part, that is the lymph. What is the lymph? Blood is different and lymph is different. It is the yellowish fluid which escapes from the blood capillaries into the intercellular space. Okay, it will not be present in the blood cells. It goes near the spaces, intercellular, in the cell space, wherever it is there, it goes there. It contains less protein than blood. What happens? In lymph, it contains less protein. It flows from tissues to the heart, which helps in transportation and destroying germs. Even this lymph, it is not the blood, it is lymph. It also transport. Okay, it helps in transportation of what? Destroying germs. Whichever the germs which is present in our body, it carries and it throws in the, it gives it out in the heart. Now important question, that is the difference between arteries and the veins. As I said you, the arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart to the body parts, except pulmonary artery, which carry the deoxygenated blood. The same way in the veins carry deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart, except the pulmonary vein, which will be carrying the oxygenated blood. The second difference is also called distributing vessels. Arteries are called distributing vessels. Why it is called distributing? Because it is giving the oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. Veins are called collecting vessel. Why it is called? Because all the impure blood, the deoxygenated blood, the veins will collect from the body. So it is known as collecting vessel. Then the third difference here, arteries are thick and elastic. Okay, arteries are thick and elastic. Veins are thin and less elastic. It will give easily, therefore no need of the thickness in the veins there. Then the last point, deep seated, far from the skin. Okay, far from the skin. Here superficial, near to skin as compared to the arteries. Comparatively, these veins will be near to our skin. This is the difference between veins and arteries.